So I'm very happy about my outfits. Hi everyone, my name is Nurse Anne, and I don't like to be called a nurse, but with this outfit from VSM, please don't call me a nurse. I'm so happy about what I got. I got more than what I ordered. Thank you to VSM.
You're welcome to my channel. This is VSM Designs, and without any delay, let us head straight and learn how to make this V-neck. I have done the necessary cuttings and I have just joined the shoulders. The neck of this outfit is 15 inches. So 15 inches plus 2 inches, we are going to have 17, and 17 divided by 4, here we are going to have 4 1/4 inches. So it is the 4 1/4 inches that we are going to place here. Make sure that the half of it is at the center of the neck. Then you are going to mark it and you bring the marking down, and on the vertical you are going to mark 4 1/2, that is plus 1/4 of an inch, and you are going to curve it this way. I have a video on my channel that explains how to trim the neckline. So after doing that, the size of our neck is going to be 1 1/2 inches, and that is what I've just added here. But because of sewing allowance, I'm going to remove 1/2 an inch. And when you measure it from the center, you are going to have 3 inches. That means 3 inches plus 3 inches for the two sides, we are going to have 6 inches in total. So from here, I am going to mark the deepening, how deep is going to go, and from the shoulder there, I am going to make it 8 1/2 inches. So I'm going to join it this way. Meanwhile, we fold it like this. If you've not subscribed to my channel, consider doing so, and also turn on the notification bell so that whenever I upload any video, you will be notified. So this very place, because the size of the gum is going to be 1 1/2 inches, 1 1/2 divided by 2 is going to give us 3/4. And now, because of sewing allowance, we are going to less 1/2 inch, which if you divide it by 2 is going to be 1/4. So I'm going to mark 1/2 an inch here. So from the 1/2 an inch, I'm going to join it to the top. I just gave it a little bit curvy shape. Then at the back, I'm still going to trim the back. So you're going to trim it from the place you've marked, and at the back I deepened it by 3/4 of an inch. When you measure the total length, you are going to have about 12 inches, or around 12 1/2 inches. Then you measure the back side, you have 4 1/2 inches. Please take note of the measurement. Then we are going to fold our gum. This is your regular cloth gum. The only difference is that it is black in color. So we are going to measure the 12 1/2 inches that we got earlier. And of course, you need the extra allowance here. Then from here, I mark off 6 inches, and I'm going to show you why I used it 6 inches later on. Then this is the 4 1/2 inches we marked at the back. That is what you just marked there. You are going to connect from here to this down part where you gave 6 inches spacing. You just make sure it connects well, and here you curve here in such a way that when you join it to the clothes, it will be smooth, and the back part of the neck will not slack. The size of the neck gum is going to be 1.5 inches, and that is what you can see me mark here. If you need Capcut Pro as a content creator, kindly reach out to me on WhatsApp. I have dropped the link on the description box. Now I want to show you why I gave about 6 inches allowance here, because it's important for you to know the reason why you are doing certain things. When you place this thing like this, let's assume that this is how it's going to be after joining it, and you can see that the back of the neck, it is not slacking. So that is the reason why I made it about 6 inches. You can even do it more, up to 6.5 or even 7 inches, so that the neck is going to sit very well on the outfit. So this is it. The next you are going to do is to gum it on the fabric. You make sure that you straighten it very well. Make sure it relaxes very well before you gum it, and at the outer part of it, you are going to trim it from the gum. Do not give any form of allowance. It is in the inner part that you are going to give a seam allowance, because you are going to cut another piece of fabric, just as I'm doing already. You are going to cut another piece of fabric that you use to turn it. After this, I will go to the machine and run thread here, and I've just done that. The next thing I'm going to do is to do a top stitching on the fabric, the piece of material I used to turn it. This top stitching I did now will help this to relax very well as you flip it around this way. Once you iron it, it helps the piece of material to sit very well. Now I added some slices of hemming gum to it to hold it down. You are now going to make your final trimming, making it ready for joining. Now this is our neck, our V-neck. Then you take it to the machine and we are ready to join it. First of all, you are going to mark out where you are going to start and end your joining of the neck. So as you are joining it, you are joining it from the center back. You make sure that the two notches, the notch on the neck and the notch on the fabric itself, they align. Then from there you go ahead and do your stitching. You stitch it up to the point you mark that very chalk, and you come back, start from the back neck and continue as well. In case you have any question, kindly make use of the comment section. I will always be available to answer your questions. Do not also forget to join my WhatsApp platform, which I've dropped the link on the description box. Then after doing that, you are going to notch the ending, the two ends. You are going to notch them up to that very chalk that you marked, which is where you ended your stitching. So after notching it, you are going to flip the endings of the neck to the inside. After flipping it to the inside, you are going to make sure you arrange it very well in such a way that they are equal. And after making sure that that place is equal and neat, you are going to stitch it from the inside, and you have your V-neck ready. It is a very simple neck to sew, and this is where we are going to draw the curtain for today. Thank you for watching this video. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and share it to your friends, your colleagues, and even your enemies. Tell them about VSM designs. There's always something new to learn, because the more you look is the more you see, and the more you see is the more you learn. See you in my next video.